Our spotlight story tonight is about a spring ritual. It's the time of year when people come out and begin working community gardens.
The signs of spring are abundant around Grant County, with the emergence of all kinds of creatures and patches of green popping up through the soil. The seasonal change was especially evident last week in an unlikely place, a meeting room at the Grant County Health District office in Ephrata. It was there a volunteer committee met to plan for this year's Ephrata Community Garden. The work group is led by Grant County Public Health Nurse Wendy Bresney, who oversees the Healthy Communities Project. Their motto, making the healthy choice the easy choice.
When it comes to healthy eating, if fresh fruits and vegetables are available and easily accessible, the thought is people will start to eat them more.
To make it easier for people to grow their own food, the group built a community garden last year, with 18 plots available for rent at $10 a bed. That includes water and tools.
And we have wheelbarrows and tools and hoses and, everything you need garden-wise.
They also set aside an area for growing communal food.
And we had a lot of stuff planted, but we really didn't get it farmed out. So this year we're doing it a little different, calling it the Giving Garden.
Volunteers will plant veggies and herbs to give to the Senior Center, the Methodist Church, and other service organizations. Kitty Thomas is with the Soap Lake Food Bank.
I think this is a perfect opportunity for those families to be able to either have their own garden bed here or be able to take benefit from it from the Giving Garden.
Black and others say it was the generosity and input of many community groups that got the garden into the ground last year.
For a first year, I thought it was successful because the beds got built, things were planted, people harvested, and the shed's still there.
One of the many groups involved in the project's inaugural year was the WSU Extension's Master Gardener program.
The first Friday of every month, there is a Master Gardener volunteer there to help people with their gardening, to answer questions.
Price says this year volunteers will also be on hand to answer food safety and preservation questions.
As we get families to the point of not only growing the food, but okay, now I have 50 pounds of this and I don't know what to do with all these carrots.
Cynthia Whitty with the Ephrata School District says the garden brings a lot of potential for community education.
And that should transfer to the children, so hopefully when they're in school having school lunches, they'll be willing to try some of the new things that we're trying.
This season, the group plans to make the garden more accessible for disabled users, get more irrigated ground, and hopefully attract more volunteers.
We have a work party set for the 23rd of March at 9 in the morning, and we're going to do cleanup, kind of get things going for the new season.
Kevin Danby says he's excited to see the garden really take off this year.
I'm really enthusiastic about where it's going to go from here. We've got a little more work to get done, but I think as a volunteer group, we moved mountains last year.
The garden is at the corner of 4th Avenue Southwest and C Street Southwest. For more information on renting plots or volunteering, contact 766-7960 extension 20. For iFIBER 1 News, this is Ryan Lancaster reporting.
Thanks, Ryan. We'll be right back after these messages.